Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Meticulous Talks Invitational on May 10th, 2025. I'm Cursive Chords, and tonight I have two guests with me for commentary, Hithroc and Ivory Starlight.
Hi, I'm Hithroc.
Hey, they let me out of my cage today.
Just today.
And, because this is a very special weekend, I have two other people here on the call with me who are about to play some pony cards.
I'm awake. I'm Pancake.
It's time to duel.
Sounded like it hurt a little bit at the end there.
I'm gonna play a certain card that lets you draw 2 additional cards from your deck and put them into your hand.
I might play a card that allows me to draw 3 cards from my deck and then put 2 back on top of my deck.
Indeed.
That's too complicated. But
Also,
it does
I'll gain
cost
3
one
AP.
less than the other one. No, it costs -1.
That's
Just-
true.
Just don't pay -1 AT to draw 3 cards.
Sometimes it costs -2.
Yeah, tonight we have something very special. If you've been following the Invitational for the 2.5 months, probably longer if you count from the start of the deck building phase. But anyway, that it's been going. Usually, you might have expected to be tuning in for commentary on pre-recorded matches, but tonight, Pancake and Bugle have not played their match yet. We're gonna see it live.
Technically, they have played a match.
A match, yes.
I mean, I just didn't show up to the first game.
Right. I should explain that. Yes.
That's not what I meant, but sure.
So, because this is the grand final, Pancake has come through the upper bracket. Bugle has come the long way, the scenic route, through the lower bracket. Pancake has a... Well, okay. First of all, this is going to be a best of 5 instead of a best of 3. Second of all, Pancake has an advantage. It comes from the fact that he hasn't lost yet. Namely, that he gets a free win. So we're starting off tonight. It is already Pancake 1, Bugle 0. Pancake needs to win 2 games to win the best of 5. Bugle needs to win 3.
And this is where the fire alarm happens, and we have to cut it there. So I'm ahead and win Continentals. Thank you, or Invitationals. Thank you, everyone.
You win Continentals as well. That's how this match
Yeah,
goes.
That's how the fire alarm works.
Yeah.
So,
So just to roll it through again, if you're at home watching, this is going to look a lot like a stream from a con, basically, except instead of a con floor, you're going to be looking at TTS. It's going to be a game straight up. We've got you're going to be able to hear Bugle and Pancake, Hithroc and Ivory, and I will be the commentators. And yeah, that's well, and it'll be an invitational style match, so some mix of formats.
Sounds like a blast.
I guess it's also worth saying this might be up to an hour longer.
Yes, the match time limit is set to 3 hours 45 minutes. If that is a while. Strap in, I guess. Make yourself a cup of coffee or tea or something to go to sleep with, maybe. And get ready for some pony cards.
Out of curiosity, will the timer be up on stream?
It will be, yes. It's the exact same sort of setup that I use to record the matches.
Great. I'm glad they'll be able to see the time.
In fact, let me just bring that up right now because we need to show the TTS room so that we can figure out what format our first match is going to be. Before we start, I'm going to give an opportunity for both of our contestants to say something, whatever they want to their opponent. You go first.
All right. So, back in 2018, Continentals, I went to bed after top 8, going into top 4, going, there's no way I'm going to beat Pancake. I should just resign and just give him the win and not worry about it. Because I was such an unfavored underdog. But I beat him. And here we are. I am the unfavored underdog once again. We're looking at a repeat story here.
Bark, bark, you little chihuahua. That's all I hear. I'll be impressed when you get kicked back into your cage. This is gonna be a 3-0 match, nada.
Wowee.
I would be impressed if it was a 3-0 match, given that you need 2 wins to win.
I'm considering I have 1 win already.
Yeah, it's impossible for me to 3-0, right?
Yeah.
Not with that attitude.
All right, Hithroc.
Yeah,
Roll
if
that
I win the
d20.
third game, or if I win the 4th game and also the first 3, do I just invalidate his first win and it becomes a 3-0?
No.
As usual, core is even, adventure is odd.
It is 9.
That is adventure. Okay, so I'm gonna send us back to the main title while our. I guess we should break into the appropriate channels now, probably.
Well, we should get the decks announced to the players as well.
Sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. So, as usual, the players are gonna send me their deck choices. Okay. Pancake is playing Rainbow Dash. Bugle's playing Lyra.
And there was no surprise anywhere.
All right. So, which do you guys want to look at first?
Let's look at Lyra.
Give me a second.
I thought you were going to try to fake me out, to be perfectly honest.
All right. Here we have Lyra.
Well, I thought there was a chance you would fake me out.
There was a chance, but like it's one of those things where I think this is just has really good potential.
So, from what I understand, Orange Pink has like traditionally been good against farm. So it is interesting. What do you think?
I definitely see a lot of cards that can shut the RD farm down, but RD farm
And
just
that
moves so
is my
fast
sideboard.
that if Bugle can't get those cards early, it may not even matter.
And that is my side.
Yeah. We can see their sideboards.
Yeah, it was on even grounds and one Rainbow Dash for Pancake. One meticulous one. I forget what the other ones were.
It was easy, 3
Big Sam has
parachutes,
noticed
and
yet.
one other card.
All right.
Who knows?
I mean, parachutes makes total sense. Like, he
We're
doesn't
actually
need them. There's
playing
no
for his deck
removal
too, right?
in
Yeah,
Pancake's deck.
It's gonna.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
Technically, I don't. choose
Lyra
that
has
yet,
some
but
tools,
whatever.
like Bailout helps.
We all know
I
what
think-
color is going to.
I think
Right.
if you get Wackhoof early, you can just beat Troublemakers before Pancake has a chance to do that. Because there is a turn delay. Like, I think that is one of the better ways to deal
Go
with this
first.
deck as farm. Oh, I see. Curse already switched to Rainbow Dash. I was still talking about Lyra.
they're going pretty quick. So I want to make sure the people on the stream get a chance to look at the dash deck before the game starts.
Yeah, I will post the decks in the chat as well. If I can find them.
Keeping? Or are you still deciding?
I'm still deciding.
But yeah, I mean, Blue Rainbow Dash Farm is not something we haven't seen before.
Yeah, I looked at this
It
hand
did
and
get some good
immediately said,
additions,
nope.
like Shopkeep from like recent releases, but
Yeah, see, look at how
otherwise
unplayable this
it's
hand is for this deck.
fairly similar.
Ah, come on. That would have been fine for you.
It's actually, yeah,
I mean, I might have.
it hasn't gotten a whole lot
No, I couldn't do
new,
anything
but
with
what
this
it
hand.
has gotten has
I
been
could play a
really
Pirate Ship, and then
impactful.
maybe another
Yes.
Shopkeep, pastry crests
Just draw it again.
to do the aggro,
No
and
entry, that's how we
also
want
to have another
my
method of
entry is
getting
here.
to another troublemaker
Right.
to beat that one up too in the same turn.
Yeah,
Alrighty. Well, I
And Leading
have to
Rainbow
keep
also
this
helps.
one, whether I like it.
Are you guys good to start?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay,
So
I'll start the clock. Good luck to both of you.
okay.
Sorry, Hithroc, I cut you off slightly there.
so I am supposed to do that.
Well, they were ready to go.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
Tell them to slow down. Not really.
Uh-oh.
They're eager.
That's
Oh.
not how that works. Nope, nope. That's really not how that works.
That.
Okay.
So I can already say that them using each other's playmats is going to throw me
Play it
off, so I'm
here.
going to need
I'll
to
let you
really
play it
make
there.
sure that
As they go, 2 bits.
I'm looking at the right player when I speak.
Yours.
Okay. I get 3. 1 Apple Bloom.
So it doesn't seem like Bugle has anything
Apple
really
Bloom.
relevant against
Discard
Farm in the
Flower
beginning.
Ponies. Play.
Shovel is nice, but he can't even use it in anything right now.
The only thing,
You know what? Let's just Dream Seeds you immediately.
I'm not sure if he kept this hand or not, but having the two
Well, I know
dilemmas
a card I'm not
could definitely be useful,
They're all
but
interesting
it's
ones.
not
Yeah.
ideal
Oh, I can't choose
considering
this one.
what his deck really
Choosing this one
needs
is
to slow down
incorrect.
RD. Especially since he's already got a
Like, I
shopkeep
know,
out.
yes, you can play it as a hasty friend, but like,
It looks like he's picking pastry crest. Or maybe he was just pointing at it.
I think I have to go for the cards.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
I agree with his choice. Consolation Prize is definitely up there.
Yeah.
Then let's go ahead
It like
and
Consolation Prize
pay
is the card draw
1
that helps you
for
keep
a
the
shovel.
steam. So
I also just remembered that Dream Seized is 3 or more power,
Should've
so
played out a
yeah.
problem, but didn't. And
Consolation
oh well.
Prize is definitely the correct
Go
choice.
Are we going to see the opener again where Bugle shovels up Apple Bloom to get enough rec for Garble?
Trixie.
well, I mean, he doesn't have Garble at the moment, but we'll see. Yeah, it's Trixie.
I will move to face off against Dash.
Against Dash.
Against Trixie.
Okay. No.
Alright.
Interesting.
So I am down.
Flipping Bailout is really unfortunate here.
Yeah, he has to resolve the chaos first.
He does.
And I have process.
You definitely pitched the other GG. The question is, what's the other one you pitch?
Okay.
Crystal, maybe? Yeah.
I'm thinking Crystal. Yeah, it looks like he's going Crystal.
Great. Now I only know 1 card in your hand.
Woo. Alright, and then that's my loss.
Yeah, unfortunately for Bugle, the other card is Consolation
Exhaust
Prize.
Dash.
He doesn't know that yet. He'll know soon enough, though.
Troll.
Play it.
Oh,
3 vids.
Yours.
That's a lot of vids.
I think that's going to go off, probably.
Gain 2.
Unless this draw
Next
has anything
turn.
to say about
Draw
it.
card.
Well, that's a good draw.
Yeah.
that is.
How
He
That's
can't
one-
play it.
unfortunate.
He can't
Mm.
play it. He doesn't have the pink.
Oh, you're right.
And
Okay.
he can't get the pink without flipping his main. Which would
Yeah,
discard this card.
Well, discard Midnight Snack because I can't play it.
Woo.
Play
That is terrible.
That hurts.
so many questions.
Okay.
For free.
Starting
that-
the dilemmas.
Boost
What
Lyra.
does that one do again?
Discard another dilemma.
When you play Remove a Friend to this
Ooh.
problem, choose one. Put a +1 power counter on
Yeah,
that
this has
friend,
been a little
or
rough.
put a magic
You
counter on
can't
that
tell.
friend.
What,
you
Cursed,
kidding.
were you the one who said something
Um,
about boosting Apple Bloom to get wrecked for Garble?
Yes.
He just drew a Garble.
Yeah, but he has
Okay,
orange from Trading Traditions.
1 Apple Bloom. Sauce, discard message, banish message. Let's Dream Seeds you again.
Ooh, another consolation prize gone.
Oof.
Yeah.
He grabs it so fast.
I mean,
Yeah, you just
Excuse me.
ignore like
I wanted that.
troublemaker, whatever. Like
This
get
is
rid of
also
this thing.
happening.
yeah,
Some
unfortunately,
questions.
Shopkeep is definitely going off next turn.
I mean, I guess you could melt it to
Let's
stop
go
it from going
ahead.
off, but
No AT to do that.
And
yeah.
make a really buff Bloom.
Sounds good.
Go ahead from there.
Discarding melted. So
Alright.
sad.
Moved it. Troublemaker phase.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so
Yeah,
lucky.
God.
I'm so lucky.
I will move to face off against Trixie.
Okay, sure. Hold on.
Shouldn't Bugle
That's
already
not
have his
my hand.
message? Ah, there we go.
But yeah, let's go. Okay,
Alright.
you got that one. And no one was surprised.
It's too bad he can't play the AT or pay the AT for the Thunder Lane.
Alright, from here.
Oh.
Play the Chrono.
Okay.
Did he
I
just
will
say
move
what
to pop
Troublemaker
top.
he played?
He did.
He did.
Bugle,
Yes.
but Bugle's not gonna say anything. He's just gonna quietly accept it.
Here, I'll put
I
that
mean,
there.
Bugle knew that he has Chrono, but he could have drawn another Troublemaker since then.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
He didn't know that he drew Thunder Lane.
Give me a second.
Mind
I'm thinking on a
games.
card
Sure.
or two.
The real mind game would be playing a Troublemaker that's not Chrono and being like, it
And
wasn't
say-
a slip up.
Yeah, playing
I will
Chrono.
play Pegasus Crystal.
Mhm.
And I will pass and say go.
Okay. Ready. Okay. Da 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 da. Draw for turn. Okay. Let's see. Can I do that? No, I'm just shy. Oh, what a bummer.
What is he looking to do?
I mean, he can definitely play Garble, right?
Exhaust.
Yeah.
Discard message. Banish message.
So I'm not sure
Exhaust,
what
discard
was the
message,
special
banish
play.
message.
My guess
Dang.
would be trying to DFO in some way.
2 for Garble.
Maybe. But he only had...
Big Garble.
Like, he was looking at the pirate ship. The only reasonable thing he can move is Lyra. And Lyra does not confront anything on her own.
maybe if he said he was one shy, maybe play the Garble to harsh accusations and
Or
then pirate
make
ship
the Garble
Lyra up
bigger
to the
than
dilemma,
Garble
Maybe.
and confront for one.
then DFO that way.
You got it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though. That math might not even work. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't save the AT
Alright.
for
I
to
will
play
move
the
face off
melted.
Chrono Trigger.
Okay.
I guess he's not expecting in Thunder
Discard a
Lane.
card, please.
You don't think the melted could be a good way to just prevent Dash from continuing to get points this turn?
Alright, give me a sec to think.
Or do you think that it's better to save it
You're at
since Bugle
12,
knows that
I'm
there's a
at
lot of high power
6.
friends?
8.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I think Dash, like playing Melted is just 2 power difference if you play it on a Dash, which is.
Oh, these come back to my hand.
I mean, if you're winning the face-off that way, it's pretty
Not that that
good because then
affects
Dash
my
moves
decision.
home and she can't move back. But yeah, Bugle knows that Pancake has
And that
space
doesn't do
request,
anything with Nightmare Moon, does it?
True,
which
but
I was at 4
you
at
would
the
just
end of my turn.
you would choose. Do you
I'm
think it
now
would be
at
better to
6.
just? Well, maybe I'm wrong. It's more likely Bugle's more interested in saving it for the
Thunder
higher
Lane.
value target.
Okay.
like that one.
Yeah,
That
like
puts
that
me
one.
1 up.
It
By Chrono Trigger.
doesn't have AT for it though. He can't play
No.
it
Fair
right
enough.
now.
Any response?
No response.
If only he
Now-
had.
You should just not have Thunder Lane there.
Thunder Lane will now do Thunder Lane things.
I think that's gonna be another 2, 3, 4,
That's-
5, 6 points for you.
That's
You'll
that's
have
gonna.
cards in hand at the very least.
I'll move to face off against Nightmare Moon.
Sure.
Oh, whoa. Sorry,
Okay.
Hithroc, stop him.
Discard a card.
Bugle's got a flipped card, that Garble, that needs to go.
Hey, your Garble is still in play. It should be on the bottom of your deck.
Well, that's not quite the right order now, but
I guess technically there should
He's
be
fixing it, it looks
He's
like.
fixing it, yeah.
okay.
2 more counters.
Yes. I will move to confront Trading Traditions.
Yep.
I will move to confront So Many Questions.
Yep.
This is terrible.
And Harsh Accusation.
What's terrible
Or-
about this?
Or great. I mean, all I
What?
see is blue doing blue aggro thing. I see nothing wrong here.
Okay.
I mean, it's terrible for Bugle.
I believe I
One
should
more.
be.
Like, Pancake
you
is
should discard a card.
scoring
Yes, and I'm
2
at-
plus
oh,
2.
You only have 8 power. Yeah.
I think that was
Plus
a
three.
I was
7
at
point
9,
turn.
but yes.
2 plus
8
2 plus
points.
3 is 7. Yeah, plus the bonus, which is 1. It's 8 points in 1 turn.
Sorry, I gotta think on this one.
Sure. Oh, okay.
Or just on the discard, but.
What is that mullet?
That's his flip card.
That's his flip.
We're just
Oh.
deciding the Garble discard right now.
Alright, we're good. For...
I just needed one more turn of no Thunder Lane. How sad.
Yeah.
It's always one
I
more
played
turn.
2 Dream Cities.
and didn't hit a single Thunder Lane.
No, I'm so sad.
I mean,
Yeah, but you
constellations
got
are
all the
also a
AT
good
in
hit.
cards, and I do not, so it's not over yet.
It's not over, but
Yeah, I
This
think in
is
theory
pickles,
Bugle can
to be
still
sure.
win this, but it's gonna be real hard. He'd need to remove Thunder Lane, and then he would need to just
anything else?
not let Dash do anything ever.
Yeah. Like, it helps that Pancake's hand's all
Any
gone
cards.
and
I'm
doesn't
not
have
gonna
a
assume
troublemaker in
I-
it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Bugle already knows that that's a
5.
paste request, so He's probably
Got
gonna,
some stuff that might happen this
at the
turn.
very least, save enough
Draw
AT to
card
play
in
that
turn.
melted this time.
Oh, beautiful card. Beautiful card. Okay.
Yeah, I think that helps.
I'm so glad you're at 8, and you being at 3 is good enough.
Oh, is he going to DFO?
Looks like it.
May as
Just
well.
play,
let's
just
see.
play the 2 pirate ships
Okay.
and move them up.
So
And then he has 2 AT for melted.
go ahead and make you.
Yeah, if he can do it while saving for the melted,
Discard
then
message.
may as well.
Pirate ship.
Oh, he'll have 4 AT for melted,
Soft,
that's right.
A1. You will move there.
Oh no, he cannot exhaust the other apple
Pirate
bloom
ship.
because he needs it
A1.
to...
To
You will
confront,
move
yeah.
there.
Fun.
Score phase double.
Yeah.
Okay.
So why don't
Long
Pancake
two.
fight for this face-off? I think he can win
face-off.
it.
I mean, he can still decide to do that
Discard a
now.
card.
He's
That's
up.
true.
Okay.
Alright, hold up.
But then, like, he could have played Pastry
You
Crest.
have how much
Oh no,
power?
he couldn't.
Four,
He's,
no,
yeah,
nine,
short by 1 AT. Oh, he
17?
100% would have
Correct.
played it if he could.
because he has +2 power
I'm
from
at
the
8.
face-off on the problem, like the problem that he has
You're
ready
at
to
4.
fight.
Oh, you're at 5.
Oh, but his
7
dash
turn.
cannot move. It's only the
7,
Thunder Lane.
I can push
Yeah.
it.
Well,
to
it can't.
8, which would be
If-
15.
Crystal.
and you're at
Yeah, I won't
17.
do it.
It's
Okay.
not immediate.
Yeah, okay.
Alright,
Pastry Crest was the only lane. He didn't have AT for it. Okay. Oh wait, is it not immediate? Is it
I
immediate?
thought Crystal was
I don't know.
immediate. I thought that's why it's in that deck.
Oh, well, I'm silly.
It would actually be kind of bad if it wasn't immediate.
Lose the game right now.
Because Pancake has Dash is at 6 power and
7,
Thunder Lane
9
is
plus 6 is
at 7,
15, 20.
which is 13 plus 6, 19 plus 221 I count.
Yeah, so 12, 17.
Is it melted enough to stop Pancake here?
20.
Melted should be enough.
Wow.
So yeah, 7 plus
well,
4,
we
11
have
plus
to do
5.
it. Turn off exhaust.
Alright.
I'll take 3 points, and that's probably all. I probably end the game at 6.
We'll see.
Yeah, it really depends on
3
what
points, 'cause
Pancake
2 for the
draws.
bonus, 1 for Garble, of course.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's game.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
That problem does it.
We'll see.
But
Alright.
you have game on board, so this is game.
Okay, if you can say...
Yeah. You have game on board because you have GG in your discard pile.
Yeah. And...
He had to
I mean, it's
remember
just
that himself,
even without
Bugle.
GG, that's game on board. If I win the face
It's without GG, because
there,
it's
this
just
is
a double face-off.
For some reason,
And
I thought
2
it was-
bonus there.
Yeah, you just have game on board.
Oh, is that a
I
2
have-
bone? That is a 2 bone.
Alright.
Yeah,
I
it is a
can't
2
read.
bonus.
It didn't occur
Reading's
to me
hard.
that I could lose the double there. But yeah.
Yeah,
you got
Bugle had
Thunderlane the
nothing.
turn you needed to get Thunderlane.
Like, he had
Like a
Midnight
turn
Snack, which he
before,
had
and I
to...
wouldn't have worried.
Sadly,
A
what
turn after,
well,
and I wouldn't have
depending on
worried.
who
It
you
was
wanted to
literally
win,
that turn
what
that
I
it was a
said
problem.
ended up being the case. Dash just
Look,
moves
it's
too
what this
fast
deck
at the
does. It
beginning, and
goes,
Bugle didn't
"Here's a
have any
threat,
of his
here's a
answers
threat,
in time.
Here's a threat. Can you handle
Yeah.
them? And you did really well, honestly.
Like, this game lasted, what, 15 minutes? 20?
It just
If even
sucked
that.
my opening
8,
hand was
17, 18, somewhere in there.
mediocre. Like
Yeah.
it could have been much worse, as we saw. But yeah.
Okay, should I
anyway,
ask them to give the decks?
I mean, sure.
Okay, can you send your core decks to Cursed, please?
Yep.
Okay.
You probably also want to. I don't know how much it matters, but remember to delete the shopkeep up on Pancake side.
Do you think they've noticed now?
Yeah, I'll
It's
do it.
possible.
Okay, good
looks like you
news.
know-
Oh, I guess, well, yeah, you can go tell him, Hithroc.
I would love to check Twitch, but
TP, I don't think we're gonna
want
get the speed run
Google
because
to
they are
glitch.
both playing Ivory.
No, I 100% understand that.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, you both are playing easy.
Great.
Oh, darn it! Gah! I was trying to get around that.
Well,
You were trying to get around that by playing easy?
what do we even say about this
Because this is
matchup?
gonna be a miserable match.
These are the are these
Well,
decks
also 'cause
identical?
If I come,
I think so.
I think
Yeah,
my
these
farm
decks
does
are
better against
identical.
Izzy than you.
Then here it is.
Than
Yeah, these are two very hardcore controls
That's probably
against each
true,
other
but I
here.
think both of
I'm gonna
them
need
are
another
unfavored.
coffee for this, aren't I?
I don't think. I think it's a lot less
So-
unfavored.
What determines which in a mirror match like this, what determines who comes out here? Is it just whoever can get their win con first? Or is there something else that they need to be looking at?
Let's see. Like, what is there that can be done? If you stick a tree house, you might just be able to aggro out.
And that's my sideboard.
Yeah, I think no matter what happens, one of the decks will have to take the active role of trying to win, and the
This
other
is
one
gonna
will
be a
take the
little bit more
opposite.
difficult. Give me a sec.
And it will really depend on what
See, I
cards
came
they get in the
prepared. I wrote
beginning.
all 8 down.
I see Bugle is sideboarding Pluralites and Royal Families. I wonder if Royal Families is because, like, Pancake is going to be playing Royal
Oh,
Families.
yeah, you're as scared of what the opponent could do with it as
Yeah.
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 And yeah,
Like
GP
it.
thinks it might be about who gets the counter love control, and I kind of agree with that.
So the
Yeah,
unfortunate thing
disrupting the
about
opponent's discard
this
pile is
game was if I
a
did
pretty big deal.
TFO, I still lost because the pastry crest in your hand would have undone my.
She was not in the hand at that
exhaust.
time.
Yeah.
She was not in the hand. She was discarded. And he did not have AT for
That's
pastry
why
crest.
I'm like, well, I'll make him discard it, and then I won't have to worry about it. But then
I see.
I had to blow it, and I had to worry about it.
Did we get a chance to see Pancake sideboard?
Anyway.
Yeah, he hasn't boarded yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think he's still deciding his moving cards to the side. I wonder why Pluralites. Like, why sideboard Pluralites?
I guess so. The wreck is as useful to Pancake as it's going to be for Bugle.
Sorry, I was.
Oh, that is a
trying
very
to
different
process. I
sideboard.
have no idea if this
Whoa.
is any way correct, but
So we
This
got
is
2 comets,
the
2
hardest
both
sideboard
Rogar's
for of
layers.
my
Interesting.
And the Nova Charm.
I don't know that it's true for yours
I'm-
because I didn't do your sideboards, obviously.
I'm not sure about the. I mean, comets,
it
sure.
easily would
I don't
be.
know.
'Cause
I would think the Grogar's lair would
basic
actually
sideboard for a lot of
be
the stuff, and then
pretty
this matchup I wasn't
impactful
planning on
here.
having.
I agree.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
Nova
you
Charm
had
makes
it.
sense. I
Good
think
job.
Nova Charm is a good sideboard here.
Woo.
But I also don't like
Sorry.
Nova Charm, so I'm
I
biased.
think I want the extra AT.
You know what you like.
Bugle's deciding whether he wants to go first or second.
The extra AT is very good, so I will go second.
Okay, he's going second.
Early counter love over there on Bugle side.
Mulligan's on you.
I think
Yeah.
Bugle just keeps that.
That looks like a decent hand. Entry, easy,
I never know what
Good
free
resources.
house, and
Yeah.
counter love.
I'm gonna take a mullet.
Me too.
Wait, what?
Oh, he doesn't
Really?
like it.
Then the
Okay.
game will start, and then we'll just ask you if you want a mulligan again.
There must be something about this deck that we're missing then.
Unless they're just Bugle is dead set on getting a pipsqueak in his opening hand.
Yeah, probably. But that's the only reason I can think of, because that hand otherwise looked fairly
So yeah,
decent.
would you like?
He had-
I'm
the
going
game has
to-
started. Would you like a mulligan?
I'll keep this hand.
You'll
Well-
keep that hand.
Well, now Pancake's hand is
This one is
really good.
Honestly,
He just
tricky.
needs to get
It's got
Ray of Hope
stuff
or
going
some way
for
to get
it,
into Canter
but
Love.
it's also
Yeah,
not got the most important card, so I have to mulligan it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Given that he says the most important card, then
It
probably
did
means
have the
Pipsqueak.
crystal though, but the crystal's no substitute at the start of the game.
No, it's not.
Okay.
To be fair to Bugle, he does have a lot of experience playing this deck.
I play a Pipsqueak.
Now he's got a hand that's like
I'm
all
showing
entry.
My Pipsqueak.
Okay, they both start with the Pipsqueak.
And the game has begun.
Riveting.
Go
Alright.
ahead.
Unsurprising.
Eager,
So
drop
if neither of them played Pipsqueak, the game state would be the same.
Correct.
Well, not quite. This gets us to deck out faster.
True.
I will pass the turn.
Okay, my turn to draw for
I
eager,
mean,
draw for turn.
Pancake can only play Pinky Sense.
I will also pass the turn. Riveting gameplay, folks.
Eager turn.
Hey, look, entry. Do you play it now, though? Or do you continue to pass the turn?
I
Well, the
shall
question
then-
you should ask is, do you need to play it now?
Uh-oh. Citrine
I mean,
Spark.
it wouldn't
Uh-oh.
be a
Yeah.
bad idea to at least try to start
Bell.
getting points
Uh-oh.
on board. It makes
Yeah.
it puts Bugle in a position where he has to do something. Otherwise,
Let the
he's
market
just
be
gonna keep
unicorn.
passing until he either has enough AT to draw for what he wants, or he'll just do
And I
something
will take
himself.
And you will say go.
So an interesting
Go up
thing
to
that
6,
Pancake could have
draw
done
for eager
here
turn.
is
Let's see if I can
play
do something
Plurite to
this turn.
steal Bugle's
Hmm,
Pipsqueak. That gives
looks like
Bugle entry,
no. That's
but it
not
denies him a
good.
Pipsqueak.
That would be really mean,
I
really
would
spicy.
rather the answer be yes. I'm at 9 cards.
Would be in line with all the Pipsqueak
Sorry,
fights
Card
we've
Slayer
seen so
has
far.
the turn.
It seems like control of the Pipsqueaks is like one of the most important things in these decks.
Bugle discards Lair.
He doesn't. He would have to
Start with a bet.
burn 2 entry
Sure.
too much. Well, one, he wouldn't. He can't even play it right now, and 2, he'd have to burn too many
Not
entry
there
cards
yet,
to
but
play
you're
it.
close.
Yeah.
So at this point, it makes sense.
And he wants it in his discard
Okay.
pile anyway for Izzy.
Yeah.
Stellar
Aha.
Flare.
Okay. Now you're there.
Right now, Pancake knows that Bugle didn't sideboard the same way he did.
I will then move to confront
You gotta confront.
yours.
But yeah,
Okay. 2, draw for eager and turn.
So it definitely seems like Pancake is the active role right now, but
Okay.
given his
Hey,
hand,
things.
I think that
Things
could
and/or
change
stuff.
very soon because
Um,
Counter Love is right there.
well,
and Bugle seems likely to land a lair here very soon. Which is pretty bad with Summoning Bell on the other side.
we're definitely doing that.
Well, bad for the Summoning Bell on the other side.
So he wants to play
Then
easy into
what?
Lair, I assume.
I mean, Sandbar works too.
Oh yeah, that's true. Still needs white though. I don't see. Oh,
Okay.
he needs to play Stellar Flare to get white.
Okay.
So yeah, he's looking to playing Stellar Flare onto Summoning Bell into easy.
This is kind of stupid, but I think correct. I don't have. Maybe it's not correct. Actually.
Now that line of play doesn't do anything this turn other than get Lair into play essentially.
Hmm.
I think that's what's holding him back from doing it.
Pay
Is
one.
he's just not sure if it's
Rush
worth it yet.
makeover my main into white.
It's true,
Okay.
yeah. Pancake is confronting right now. Lair doesn't stop that.
Pay 2. No, not pay 2. That would be a silly thing to do. We're going to pay
Rushed
1
Makeover is a May,
to
from
rush
what I
over my
remember.
main into white.
Okay, so he's double stacked to Rush Makeover on white.
Boost my main.
Oh, clever!
Then we're going to pay 2 for Izzy.
Oh, so he doesn't have to play Stellar Flare. That's pretty good.
This is a token. Then we're going to pay 2
Not bad.
for Stellar Flare.
Okay, so the idea was
One,
that
two,
he
three,
essentially just wanted to flip his
5,
main before he gets the layer out. Because once he gets the layer out, it's harder for him to flip
Right.
his main again.
see. Who do I put it on? Because you are not the only one with bells.
Yeah, and with the bell,
who
he can
wants the
confront his
bell?
problem now.
Probably Stellar Flare.
The Carol of the Bells.
Okay. I will do my score phase thingy.
Awesome.
Confront for 1. Go ahead.
Eager turn.
Oh god.
Well,
Does he have entry?
Okay.
He doesn't. Okay.
no.
But he can Pinky Sands into Treehouse. Yes, and then yeah, that thing that he's doing right now. That'll make Bugle very sad.
Pretty sad, yeah. He did at least not put the bell on a token.
I don't know what you
Sandbar?
speak of, Cursed. Nobody puts bells on tokens.
Treehouse of the
No
Bells.
one at all, huh?
No
You
one
have
at
a
all.
Grogar's Lair
Never.
trigger.
Alright, now we have to be very careful
Are you
counting
paying
power.
1 for Sandbar? Well, I guess you have a handy trigger to
The
process.
last game was so straightforward. Now it's all complicated.
Now you have a Grogar's Lair trigger to process.
Sorry. Summoning Bell's supposed to be unexhausted. I'm going to handy trigger Pinky Sense.
Okay.
Yeah, he
It
did
was
not
ready
use Summoning Bell
because
this turn.
You just didn't.
I
ready.
forgot the
Okay.
beginning of turn.
Yes.
Because
Right. Fair enough.
and I will pay the 1 to.
You will pay the 1. Okay.
I mean, paying the 1
I
means that
will
he's
then,
double face off the
move
turn.
to confront the ultimate challenge.
Yes, you can confront that.
Would you want to do that?
No. I need to throw Summoning Bell at Treehouse.
Yes,
Before my
that
tokens
is.
disappear. Okay.
Well, he needs to get rid of the Groger's Lair.
3. Ready. Draw for Eager, draw for turn.
There's no, like, he got rid of Groger's Lair, right?
No, he used the bell.
The perfect 2
But the bell is
cards.
still in play. Which resource did he get rid of?
He said he was throwing the bell, I think.
Card number 1.
I
go
heard
check.
him say
I'll
bell.
ask.
We'll discard card
Stop.
number 2.
Bugle, which resource did you get rid of with your
Sorry,
Fashion Envelope?
I had to get rid of my Summoning Bell.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Yeah.
He
Sadly, I
discarded
did, in fact,
the
have to use
treehouse that he just drew.
But that's fine because of the card that I already have.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's doing the same.
Double treehouse.
wow.
And you don't have AT.
What is the? This is
I think
the real
disrespect.
mirror matchup.
Yeah.
This is the real
Summoning
mirror
Bell and
matchup.
top 5.
Pancake does a thing, then Bugle does essentially the same thing. Then Pancake does a thing, then Bugle does essentially the same thing.
Well, in that kind of matchup,
I guess I did
doing it
process
short,
my return,
doing
but
it
it's
second
like
is the
5
better time to do it usually.
But it's fine.
No, it's good.
Score phase confront.
You got it.
Dismiss your unicorns.
And
Right.
Pipsqueak.
And then it is your turn.
You want...
Pipsqueak is also gone, right?
Pipsqueak is also gone.
Yes.
Yes.
Pancake didn't draw his Eager that turn, right?
No, he didn't.
No, he drew only
Oh,
one card.
is he?
That's why I jumped in so quickly
Yep.
before.
Yeah, did you like the swagness of me flipping mine and then denying you the ability to flip yours? I
Yeah.
thought that was fun. But
Fun for
sadly,
me,
the
not for
faction
thee,
doesn't
right,
stop that.
Bugle?
I have 318.
I mean, Pancake was the guy with the trash
also
talk
have
at the start, so
Yeah,
tone has been set.
Oh man, what savage top decks though.
I'm still waiting for Pancake's heel turn moment.
Ugh.
Yes, life has suddenly gotten worse, I agree.
like,
Do you plurite to steal the pipsqueak now?
but then your
You know
pipsqueak will
what?
be gone
I'm not
immediately.
even
Like,
gonna waste
it
my
removes the
brain power
pipsqueak,
at
I
this
guess.
stage.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to game 3?
Yeah, I'm gonna concede there. This
Oh.
would be a drawn out.
He just
you have
says,
both
I'm not dealing
Grover's
with
Lair
this.
and
Respectable choice.
The castle. After getting rid of my
I think that's
castle tempo,
Grandpa's
and
in
so,
Twitch
like,
chat
you can
saying,
get your treehouse
no,
back,
Pancake has
but
not been the
it's a matter of
heel.
how do you get it back into play, right?
Bugle is the
like, we
heel.
only have so many sandbars. And,
Bugle
like,
is
I
the
would have to draw into
self-admitted
it, and
heel.
I
Yeah.
don't have it while you have your pip going, and
Okay.
like it's
I mean,
enough.
being
You just lost your
2-0
like,
up
this
in
is
the
a
best of
very
5,
situation.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Pancake has the game to give. So yeah.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
This matchup looks miserable anyway.
So we have to roll for so even is core and odd was adventure, correct?
Do we not just jump to adventure?
No, we have to
again?
roll again.
Yes, the third game is random, and even was core, and odd was adventure. Let me. Okay, I guess you rolled
Okay, so even.
4.
adventure. Core, sorry.
Okay, so now you do farm. That's fine. You thrive
Fun.
in farm.
Do you want to talk
Okay.
about the decks,
Incidentally,
Kirsten?
Yeah,
While
give
they're setting up.
me a second to get him.
So we're gonna have Zip
I
mono
hope-
purple.
That could have been an interesting game, but I just don't want to
versus-
waste the mental power at
I
this
don't
point.
think it would have been an interesting game.
It's gonna be cheese sandwich on Pancake side.
Cheese
I
sandwich,
think
yeah.
it was the worst possible game of the 8.
So it's farm versus farm.
Anyway, we
Yeah.
do know what our decks are.
Well-
Yeah.
Pancake's deck has big thorax in it, so my heart wants me to say that one's favored, but
I think he's boarded it. Oh no, he left it in at least once.
So do you think they've noticed now?
it's so hard to play. But if it
No
hits,
one would ever notice. What are you talking about?
as far as Bugle's deck goes,
There's nothing to notice.
I mean, there's Pot of
They
Greed
probably
pretending
know.
to be
We just don't
Tranquility.
have a way of knowing unless Hithroc comes and tells us, I guess.
What? I was not paying
What are the-
attention to what they were
what
saying.
They're talking about something.
I mean, that's true. They always talk about something. GP's asking, are they still talking about playmat switch?
Right.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
They don't know I spoiled that already for people watching.
Yeah, I mean, I think cheese is a faster farm than the purple
That
one.
is my sideboard. I am locking.
That's my
I would
impression.
agree. Yeah, bit more straightforward-ish farming. Both of them are farming with tricks.
Yeah.
Bugle's sideboard was changed and the Lord T-Rex Troublemaker.
So changed is an interesting option. I guess all of the friends are good, so you don't
See,
want
the thing
to.
is
You
I
don't
want
wanna
to
change
game
something
4
into a Heart of the
because Seleno
Swarm.
versus Seleno is so stupid.
But would you want to change Heart of the
It's not a
Swarm into
game,
something
it's
else?
Two people playing
Yeah.
solitaire. But I
Dodgy
guess
Shopkeep,
I want to go
Cloud
game
Puff,
4
and
because I've
Featherweight.
lost
I'd
game
actually
one
say
for
no.
these.
I would probably
That's
take the
fair.
changed out myself.
Well, so Featherweight is not too bad
But
because
yeah, this will be the
Pancake
last
will probably
interesting
start
game.
with Featherweight.
If
Well, yeah,
it
Uh,
you
goes,
mulligan for the
Right.
eager, of course, but
Hey, I think we finished 2 games in less than an hour.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
we
Not bad.
finished 2
interesting
games in less
thing
than an hour.
about
We have
cheese
so
being the
much
faster
time
farm
remaining.
is that it's a cool mares don't look at explosions on the other side.
This one might be slow, but the
And unfortunately, Thorax is getting
Between-
boarded.
it will not be
Big
slow.
Thorax and
We
Cold Name
Oh.
Drop.
Chat.
No Big Thorax for you, Ivory.
No, he only took
Like,
one out. He still has
adventure
one in
games are
there.
Off the
I thought it was 2.
I think we have the 4 fastest adventure decks.
Yeah.
No, it is 1. It
Yeah.
is 3 Flash Bequeens, Cold Name Drop, and 1 Thorax.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
I
I
would.
guess the
Flash
Yono Bar
Queen
deck can
seems
be very
not
fast,
ideal
too.
to
No.
use in a farm mirror match.
No.
Anyway, are you
Alright.
playing or drawing?
Here, have some free points, I guess.
Alright, I gotta do the math in my head again on this one.
So yeah, Pancake only
I
needs
know
to
which one I
win
would
1 game
prefer.
to win the whole thing. It could be this game.
It could be.
Bugle needs to win 2 more. So even
I
if
don't
Bugle
think
wins
we
this one, he still needs to play another one.
We don't need this one anymore.
I think normally
That's what happens
I
when you take the scenic route, I suppose.
go on the play, but I think I go on the draw against specifically your deck.
Okay, so you're
I will
get
go
to go
second.
first. Okay,
Yeah.
this will be the only game I get to go first in then, because there's no way you choose to go second with Solano.
Yeah.
Okay, so I make decisions first.
I mean, starting with Flurry Heart is decent for the station hotline. And there's some troublemakers, and there's Zip, and Tranquility. Like,
Yes,
it's not
I
a terrible
believe I will
hand.
keep this.
Yeah.
I will.
On Pancake side, well, never mind.
I feel like this match has been going at light speed. I have barely been able to keep track of what's going on.
Okay. Oh, I should not have 2 points.
This match?
I guess we're good.
Yeah.
So I'll take 2.
I mean, Pancake conceded the
and
control
draw a
match.
different card.
Although I think he could have played it out, but I guess
Excellent.
Well, of course you think that.
That was the best possible card I could have drawn.
he had a
This
good
one.
hand.
Go ahead.
Darn it.
Starting with the crystal.
Yeah, like that's why you wanted against Zip. You wanted to go second.
How does Bugle only have 4 cards in his hand? I missed that.
6 to draw, and he played 2.
2.
And Tranquility draws you a card.
For me.
Oh,
Card, rather.
wait.
I'll go ask, I
Cover.
guess. Can you stop for a second?
Oh, sure.
So you had 4 cards in hand, Bugle, by the end of your turn. How did you end up with 4 cards when you started
I
with
played
6?
2.
Yeah, but Tranquility draws you a card, doesn't it?
I played
Oh,
3 total.
Oh, you played 3 total. Okay,
Yes.
cool. Thank you.
Okay.
The troublemaker.
Anyway, we're gonna go run and fight. Oh,
He played the troublemaker.
probably lose, but who knows? Ooh,
That's not a loss to me.
9. That's a tie, actually. Sure. Let's go again. Oh, okay. I'll take 2 points.
Bugle wins this face-off.
Good start. For the slower farm deck.
Okay. I believe we passed the turn there.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Nightmare.
Gonna be saying High Nightmare a lot, Bugle.
Nonsense is gonna nonsense.
That is true.
Okay.
He doesn't know it yet. 3 versus 5.
You're 7 currently.
Yeah. Admittedly, Pancake's hand is short on events, which Cheese really wants.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think even with an event, like if he gets the bonus token, I don't think he would have won that anyway.
Give me a sec.
He would have gotten 5 power. They would have tied, right? It would be 12 versus 12.
Can't believe they
I will
thought.
pass. Yours.
Yeah, sure.
Unless the event was like get
no,
whichever
it's
one
right.
gives you critters.
Draw a card
Sure.
as a turn. Okay.
Valiant speech or something.
We'll
Yeah.
Zip. Scarface confront.
You got it.
Zip is not
Now I have
unique,
to
right?
decide what card I am.
She is not.
discarding. I'd rather not, but Nightmare says I have to. Very rude.
Such rude.
I think the correct choice is Spider Surprise.
Think so?
Go
So
ahead.
interesting that he chooses Spider Surprise. I think another valid option would have been Sporadicus. I know it's a troublemaker and he's playing farm deck, but he does have Meticulous 2 on board. He can probably dig another
Okay.
troublemaker if he needs to.
Hmm.
Right.
And he's gonna have 2 Meticulous 2 on board relatively soon, I think. So Pancake got the Shopkeep.
I will pass the turn. Yours.
Oh, passing again. Okay. Gain 3, draw card for turn.
Bugle's bad with his meticulous.
Well,
Yep, he missed it.
Does that change things? No, I don't think it does. We'll proceed to main phase. Will
Okay.
be a luck sack. No super luck sack though. I
Yeah,
gained
mayonnaise does not
Meticulous. Well,
do
that was
anything
silly,
here.
but it's fine because I would have put both of these on top in that order. So, Scarface confront.
You got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Does he really want mayonnaise? I mean, I guess. Oh, against Shopkeep, I suppose.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
good.
Well,
something.
that's
Yeah.
not true. I have to discard.
Kirk.
Well, that's
I would get
silly
rid of
me.
Sporadicus.
yeah, he really should.
I mean, I think maybe he's thinking he
Well,
doesn't
I
need 2
guess
removal
I'll
friend
discard
removal
it.
cards. But I would get rid of Sporadicus. Like, he's
That was
confronting now.
silly.
He's not even fighting Sporadicus.
I should not.
I don't think Pancake's
whatever.
deck establishes a big board anyway, right?
I mean, he's playing.
Not right away, anyway.
He's playing Big Thorax. He could,
I suppose he could.
but he also could not. Yes, he can just do that.
Sorry, I gotta think here.
I understand. Yeah. 2. Oh, hello.
2 to move cheese.
Okay. Oh,
Is he
hello.
going
play
for?
Yep.
Single face off.
Maybe, but
Full name drop on Zips.
Okay. I'll frighten her.
like he's not confronting, but there's not going to be a single face off.
Right. He plays a troublemaker, I guess. Another Nightmare Moon? No, she's unique, isn't she?
She is.
Maybe.
Opaline?
Imagine.
I would put Opaline if you're gonna play a troublemaker.
Right, and then you play
Troublemaker.
an event to pop the shopkeeping time.
And I will move
Bugle
to
did
confront.
just discard a friend removal,
Thinking.
implying that he has another one, I'm guessing. Like you could play.
If I move cheese or boneless. Yeah, I think we have to. We'll move cheese home.
He could play the attention-seeking behavior to do nothing but pop Shopkeep.
Well, he
Does
already
he have enough rec for that?
he already played the full name drop, so
Okay.
it won't.
Thinking.
Like he's already played an event.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that's true.
Take my turn. Game 3.
And also, yeah, no wreck because cheese was moved away.
Anyway, apparently.
He had wreck prior to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so without the wreck now, that shopkeep's just gonna get frightened.
Nope.
Okay. End of your troublemaker phase.
Sure.
No wreck.
No,
play
no.
attention-seeking behavior.
You don't have a wreck for that.
You only have to. Yep, you can't play that.
Correct. My bad.
Okay. Get your AT back.
Glad we determined it ahead of time.
Okay. Going to
I swear
attempt
we haven't scripted this.
to rally. And 4.
We joked about it, but we
for
didn't
a quick
actually.
Zip over here.
Yeah.
Score face confront.
You got it.
Pass turn.
Yeah, Shopkeep remains in play because there's nothing that Bugle can do about it.
Well, Opaline's gonna flip and get rid of him.
Yeah,
Is Shopkeep about to be frightened by an Opaline?
he sadly, I think the idea
Oh.
was he would pop
I'm
the
sorry.
attention-seeking behavior
Yeah.
before it got flipped, but it is what it is.
Yeah, Worn Out really helps Bugle here. Can Bugle defeat Opaline with just his main?
Maybe. Depends what he flips.
Yeah, it would come down to flips.
Sorry, now I gotta think about this.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone's at home is wondering why those counters are yellow, they recolored all the counters before they started.
Well, they're yellow because they're bits.
Yeah.
Everybody knows
I
bits are
need
yellow.
to-
What's the current exchange rate on bits?
4
One bit
for a
equals
point.
1 bit.
4 for what? A point. 3 cards. 4 plus some power
I think-
counters.
I think 1 bit is 1 AT because we have the card 2 bits, right?
That is my own opening, so if I unexhaust, I'm not being cost, but that's 2 AT.
Unexhaust. That's not a thing. He means rally, I think. Yeah, Pancake is not getting good events, like, at all. The 2 events that he has are useless, and he can't play them.
Right.
I think you just draw a card in the situation.
Just draw 1 card past the
I want to
turn.
draw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
And
god.
that is not great.
Okay, he drew another one. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
He
that
can't
one's
do anything
fine.
with. He can't do anything with it, but it's fine.
2 to move.
2 move Gs.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll see if Bugle can defeat.
Yours.
Okay.
Here.
I will take 3, and this time.
I think as
will
Bugle,
move.
you definitely fight against Opaline here.
Oh, sure, it's a free fight. You got a frightened Zip to move. Oh,
I'm just gonna put them both on bottom.
Did not forget
No,
about
that one on
Meticulous this
bottom.
time.
This
yeah,
one.
neither did I. Flurry Heart and a restricted section to the bottom.
Draw card.
I think
Turn.
he'll definitely be able to beat Opaline because
he
he
will
can just use
challenge me again.
Pegasus Crystal to move Zip over.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, the other Zip. Consolation
9 to 8,
prize.
Okay. Thinking.
He can use Zip to put it into play, but...
You know, like, do I play the consolation?
I'm just
prize
gonna
here?
call it there. You got
Okay,
it.
fair.
Wow,
Okay,
Pancake is
well.
fast to give up.
That was my hand.
But his
Are you
hand is
kidding me?
terrible.
I mean,
That
in
is-
his defense,
That is
Bugle's
bad, yeah.
on board and he's
Like,
just
that-
gonna
that
keep
is
running,
similar to
and he's
our
been drawing
previous, except in
not
reverse,
great
you know,
so far.
No. Yeah.
I couldn't do anything. Yeah.
Okay, so that means game 4 is the Solano mirror.
But I mean, of course, you had
Uh,
Oh, this
Which
is the
means
one
we are
card.
not going to be here
Yeah,
for very
that-
long.
and
Unless they
I think
tie.
You can
Somehow.
you. I am not.
Check
I
how many
ref,
troublemakers I have left in my
I'm
deck.
not letting Cursed let them tie.
I mean, this is 2 super aggro decks against each
I
other.
took out 3 troublemakers.
That's true.
And they've got 3 hours.
You took
Okay.
out,
Make
yeah.
them
I
make
only
them
took out 2,
process
yeah.
and answer each
took out,
individual priority window.
because I didn't think Flash B was going to be good against your deck. I thought your deck would be
GB
able
says
to get over
could build
Flash B
tilt
easier.
spiral.
I mean,
Maybe.
Celestia, yeah.
It's possible. I
I think
Okay,
Pancake should
well,
have definitely played out
time
the
for
previous
Solano.
game. This one, I don't know.
I don't know enough about the Izzy deck to say one way or the other, but I don't blame Pancake for calling this one. That's not a hand. I mean, the hand's bad. Bugle's on board. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And again, he had the game in hand. Like, so this one, now it's 2-2. This is for all the marbles. And
with that,
the way
hand,
these
I
decks are
think
constructed,
Strike
it's
is
gonna a
very
lot
hard
come
to
down to
concede, but, like,
Yeah, like
I
have
do
a
think
lot
you
of
could
options.
have
how
with a
how they
right
draw.
hand, for sure.
Yeah. From what Bugle, like we talked
But I
about
was
this
just
matchup
staring
with
at
Bugle
you at 9
yesterday,
points that turn,
and we have agreed it's
I
basically
had
solitaire on both
nothing
sides.
to go. All I
Who
had
gets the
was
lunch
steal from
breaks
you.
first?
9 points and both farm resources and 2 zips, which is the best card I could possibly have. Like, a best friend, aside from Celestia. Yeah, like, meh.
It's just from, like,
It
okay,
would have been hard to have won.
from
even with a real
content
hand
perspective,
at that
it's
point,
very
I
good that
suppose.
Pancake gave up in
Yeah,
both of
but
the
like,
cases.
at least it would have been a game.
Yeah,
But from
we-
competitive perspective, when you have a 3-hour time limit,
Right.
you should play your games out because your opponent can make mistakes.
Especially since you know that the next game is going to be the super fast combo mirror.
Yeah.
Like, you have time to burn, so.
And that's my sideboard.
But it's also
This
possible
one
that
is a bit
Pancake
easier on a
just
couple of the cards.
doesn't want to spend the brain
one-
power on dealing with it.
Like 3
Yeah.
cards.
He'd
are
rather
just rare.
focus
But
it on
the
games that
emotional-
he's more confident he
two
can win.
are
Emotional
slightly
damage.
no-brainer for me.
Yeah. that's what I'm having
MLP
issues here.
CCG has a sanity meter. They just never told anyone in the
Yeah.
rulebook.
It's actually Arkham
Well,
horror now.
We're at the start of the 4th game, and I asked this at the start of all 3 other
Yeah.
games. So I will ask.
Showing
just in
someone the
case.
comprehensive rules for the first time feels like Arkham
Do you
Horror.
think chat has noticed
That's
yet?
true.
No, they don't have a chance.
Oh, I screwed up the titling last game. Oh well.
Well, no, they do notice because I haven't won.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah. No, you did win.
So yeah,
You
the
won
Selena
the
decks, we should
first 2
probably talk
games,
about
then I
them a
won
little
the next
bit.
2 games.
They go.
Well,
Oh,
What do
sorry.
you say about
Put him
these?
back on screen here.
Well,
Oh, they're about to start
so-
playing now.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, basically the idea is you get a bunch of AT from your
I always
events
go
and you keep flipping Solano.
Wondering if you guys can finish explaining the decks before the game will be over.
Solano
I already
flips
did.
over and
I'm
over
gonna show you
again,
my hand, and I want to cry
and
about
a
it.
lot of points are scored very fast.
double tranquility and nothing
2
to do about it,
tranquilities
yeah.
and nothing
Yeah.
else.
You could play Gabby, and Gabby could draw you entry. Yeah. I don't want to cry about this one, but it is bad with the 3 entry.
Yeah,
And how about you is a bit sketch in this matchup.
just a little bit. It's a weird one.
How about you in this matchup? Was great. I would would you not
All
sideboard
right.
it in this matchup?
Good luck.
Same to you.
I would think.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It's Trixie, 2 make your marks, Luster Down and Tranquility. And
on
an entry.
And on Pancake's side, we
Alright,
have
give me a second, I
Trixie
gotta look
and
at my
Trank.
first turn.
Oh no.
I
he
think
actually has the
Pancake's
first
hand
turn.
is weaker than Bugle's.
I'm in
It
trouble.
is.
I think Bugle just goes here, just zook.
Alright.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Was he about to play
Math's not
Trixie?
mathing.
He can't play
Math's
Trixie.
not mathing. Okay.
I mean,
Oh, do I give you the extra AT? Do I just go for it? But I'm on the extra AT? Yeah, I just go for it.
Okay.
So Bugle will have 4 AT.
Boost. 2.
2 and
Rush into Tranquility. Is that
yeah.
what he's going for?
no,
Oh, no.
just doing it.
So I will have.
Which is
4.
interesting, yeah.
Okay.
4
I knew
into
for me
Ray of
it's been an
Hope into
error.
Mark. Oh, but he doesn't have he needs to flip his main and then.
We will play Luster.
Oh, that works too.
We will play Tranquility. We will
I'm surprised
oh,
why he
can't
didn't
do that. Oh,
flip
no.
the main into
Oh,
Ray
no. Did
into.
I mess up?
Yeah,
You
into
did.
Mine did not
make
go
your mark
past
into
Zoom.
another make your mark.
Boost.
Like-
Get 1.
Yep.
I messed up.
Don't forget to get your points,
He has
Bugle.
such-
do it because
He had such a good hand. Oh, he
oops,
still
go
has
ahead.
it.
Ooh.
Bugle
do it
needs
for
to get
him.
his points. Oh,
yeah.
okay, that works too.
I meant to. Yes. Go ahead.
Awesome.
GP says he's still triggered from Smithers Solano. How about
Question is
you?
Into. There are multiple colors in that deck.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, purple.
Purple. Sure.
We have chat cursed.
Yeah, it's okay. Sorry, I was too busy.
Just don't ban GP.
Too busy timing out this commentary's magic guy. Yeah.
I mean, that's
Please,
not
please
tricky.
don't ban the Twitch sim
I'm not
account.
going to fool around with it enough to figure
Alright.
that out.
I started at 4, down to 2 between those two cards. Yes, up to 3.
Up to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, you started at 4. 1 for Rush. 1 for Trixie. Trixie puts you back at 3. Yes.
Yeah, that's correct.
Up
Yep.
to 5.
Yep. Up to 5.
Finished.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
That is.
Can you imagine if you could
There's
just
a damn
cycle
good
that?
reason that card's
I mean, you
been
can cycle
banned.
make your
know.
mark.
You can.
Tranquil.
Pancake's
Like-
not quite popping off.
Oh, hold
Yeah,
on.
that's what I mean. Like, his
I'll
hand
just help you
is
out with the spell counters.
Thank you.
doesn't do anything.
How about you between Solano and Lusterdon?
Oh,
Okay.
that's rude. Okay.
I mean, that's correct.
Well,
Seeing
Congrats,
Bugle
you win.
flip a Tempest is definitely good.
It's 5 versus 4. Yeah. As far as flips went.
You get an AT back. Or did you already?
Yes, from the problem, I think it's mandatory.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You guys promised me solitaire. Look at all this interaction.
One interaction.
And then
Hey, he has an immediate Frighten in his hand. He just hasn't used it yet.
right.
That problem is stupid.
That problem is
Okay.
stupid, I agree.
Sadly, now I must go.
Okay, you want to draw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Do it
Do it
again.
How about
Yeah.
Again. Okay.
Trixie should be at 4 spell counters. We'll see if
XD.
they remember.
I just flipped 2 Tempests in a row, by the way.
you? I saw. All right.
The
Your
spell
turn.
counters are mandatory, right?
They are, but my policy is that, like, at above 3, I kind of stop reminding people. Like, we remember
enough.
it is 4. Okay, it is 4.
Yeah, one more of those. Wait, why are they poofing? Do these poof?
No, it's me who
Trixie?
poofs.
Whatever.
No.
Sorry. I saw. did I
Distracting
draw a
the
card?
players with flashing lights.
I genuinely do not know if I drew a card. I did not draw a card. Okay.
Okay.
Right, because I played a Tranquility.
Yeah,
and
he had this card in his hand
this.
last turn.
And I'm at 5, so yeah. Draw a card for turn. Okay. Oh, what a great card. Okay. I think we still rally Luster here. Then we will gain an AT. And
What was he thinking? Yeah, move, sure, right?
Ouch.
And you play another one. Or maybe, he could play Trixie
again,
before he
I
does it.
think we
Yeah, you play Trixie, you exhaust her, you play another
pay 2.
Make Your
Sure,
Mark.
let's make our mark.
No, he's
Oh, maybe
playing to
not.
make your mark first.
Gain 3. Draw the top 3 and put 2 back.
Yep.
Okay, that's funny.
You put back probably Ray of Hope.
Sure, you don't need it.
Is it good?
Oh,
he doesn't
couldn't
currently
play...
have enough rec to play Trixie without
Yeah,
it,
that's
though.
what I meant. I was about to say. He couldn't play Trixie before Make Mark because of the wreck.
He would have to play the second Luster, but he's already looks like he's deciding to put that one back anyway.
Hold on.
I mean, you don't really need 2 Lusters.
No.
Let's put those
Oh,
two
that's
on
rude.
top.
I mean, he's gonna draw them later.
No. Nope, that's not right. This is actually a very hard decision because I'm trying to think of 2 different
Oh,
things.
was it rude because it was the 2 Trixies?
Yes.
Gosh.
Don't you know math is for defenders?
Okay, let's do it like this. This card here, this card here.
I think that's fine.
How about you? Main versus main, let's go!
Oh
I'm
boy!
surprised main versus main and not main versus
I
Trixie.
flipped a 2. Oh no.
Well, but Bugle wants to lose.
True,
Pay
and
2.
he did stack.
Gain 2. Oh, this goes there, obviously.
And gain... Did he gain an 18?
Back,
He's got it now.
The 18 number go up, down, up, down, up, down.
I get it.
Yeah. 2 for Gabby.
Ah.
Oh, he saved the other
Score
Trixie
phase,
by putting
confront
it on top of the
twice.
deck.
You got him.
He's now gonna discard his hand,
Then we'll do
probably.
the thing.
Yep.
But he now doesn't have Rec to play the Trixie.
If he's... Small thing, but if he scored 2 points, his main should be exhausted.
Yeah, I put 2 2s on top, which is like...
Did he score 2 points?
He did.
2 2s on top, right?
Yeah,
Just
I
made.
think Selene.
She is exhausted.
Okay, okay.
There we go.
Still, you have an AT, Jen, and I don't right now.
Me just pointing at the
Yeah.
card
I
was
also
enough.
gained a lot of... it's... There's upsides and downsides, yada yada.
Yep.
Well, Pancake should start by raiding his cards and gaining AT. Well, I think he already gained AT, but...
Yeah, he already exhausted Trixie this turn.
Alright.
Oh, he exhausted Trixie, okay.
Did he
I missed that.
draw, though?
Uh-oh.
He drew
Give me
Gabby,
a
I believe.
Yeah,
Oh, hi,
Gabby of his own.
2 for Gabby.
Okay. This is a sprint now.
Oh, okay, sure.
I'm going to tactical maneuver Lusterdon,
Okay. She's scared.
and then end of turn Gabby.
Okay.
Trixie should have another count.
Yes, she should.
That's why Read the Manual has to vanish. Done? Oh, I guess you did proceed to end the turn, so yes, you are.
Your turn.
Okay. Gain 4. Draw card for turn. Better be
But
better than the cards I just
We are
rolled.
definitely in full sprint mode for both of
Boy,
them
how
now.
well I do. Great. 2 to rally. Lusterdon. How about that?
Bugle's point acceleration might be a
1.
big deal.
Oh, let me think. Yes, we're gonna do this. Rush makeover my main into purple.
To play
So
Trixie.
I can play a Trixie.
Did he pay 2 for
Exhaust
her?
Trixie for an AT.
He paid 2
did.
for her.
Yeah, rushed is a May.
Tranquility for an AT.
It is a May. That's a decent
what
card.
Good draw. Then we'll play Daring Do.
Gah!
Score phase. Confront.
You got it.
Confront. Yeah, we'll discard.
Yeah, I think you use
That's
Gabby
good.
here.
How about you?
Oh,
your
we
turn.
see Tempest.
Main phase.
He also gets a Daring Do.
Amazing.
Well, yeah, this is just them both throwing haymakers at each other.
Not immediately.
This reminds me of the other matchup we just saw. Very mirror.
I have some thinking to do here.
Oh yeah, no, this is not the not thinking person's deck.
I think you play Make Your Mark to dig for some cards.
Seems like a good start.
Okay.
Trixie has 4 counters.
And I will draw 3.
And put 2 back, yes.
Ooh.
Put back.
Miss Main, he already has 2.
Yeah, 1 Miss Main and maybe one of the Tempests? Or maybe one of the Daring Do's.
It depends whether he wants to do a face-off this turn. He puts Miss Main on top. Interesting.
Okay.
Plays a Daring Do.
Daring Do.
Yep.
Gonna play another one, I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
I think this is a play for a DFO.
Read the manual.
Yep.
Oh yeah, play the Daring Do, put out a Tempest.
I'm going to do something a little bit off here that... Well, no, does that even matter?
Does he want to get Miss Main back
It
and
does
mill
not,
top 3?
So never mind.
Okay.
Because that's the only weird thing that he could do here. The rest of the plays are
Trixie.
fairly
Okay.
straightforward, I think.
Sure.
Trixie.
I mean, he just empties his hand, gets all the AT, gets 4 cards,
Yeah.
wins the DFO, pass turn.
Pretty good.
Not quite in that
Use to
order,
confront
but
finding your magic.
Yep, you can confront both findings, yes.
Gain 4 AT.
You will win the face-off
For a point.
for a point, yeah.
Right. Yeah, get rid of both the
Ooh, buzzer.
Buzzer,
yeah.
keep away.
having a Daring Do under that is very dangerous.
Did Pancake replace his problem? No. Okay.
Also buzzer.
What?
Really?
That's fascinating.
Stop mirroring.
Sadly, that Trixie just cost me an AT. I did not realize that. Whoops.
Oh, yeah, whoops.
Anyways, end of turn, I will Gabby.
Yeah, makes sense.
Whoa.
Not
Ooh.
that many cards.
Okay.
Oof. We've had...
We should
Yeah, I
know
think-
what the bottom... Let's see.
Do you remember how many cards he flipped?
I think it is 4. From 3 How About Yous and 1 Problem Face-Off.
That sounds
So
right
this
to
was
me.
the Mist Main that was flipped. How about you? Tempest was flipped.
Mhm.
I think that's it, right? 3 cards?
It should be 4 cards.
I think the Rush
Rush
Makeover
Makeover,
was
I guess,
also
was flipped,
flipped.
and Lunch Break
Yes.
was never flipped.
Correct.
Okay, so these are the flipped cards. I'm going to shuffle this deck. I'm
They
gonna
should
stack
be in the opposite order.
We
from what that's
we
worth,
do
though.
also know. Are you
Also,
still in the
the
ship?
top
Yes.
card? I know the top card because I put it there.
Well, no, he can't hear us right now.
Oh, that is true.
Tempest was on
Yes,
top of
it
Pancake's deck
was, I know what it was.
because
I'm
he
gonna separate
he
it.
stacked Tempest
don't
and
tell
then
me.
Miss Main on top of it. Miss Main got flipped. There needs to be a
Okay, so
Tempest on
this
top
card
of
goes on
Pancake's
top.
deck.
Okay.
And these stay on the bottom, and I reordered them in the correct order.
Sorry, I have no idea what happened. I went to hit 1 and I think I hit 2.
You probably heard 111.
Oh.
Well, you should have hit 4, so you probably hit 44.
Okay.
Anyway.
Did they put the Tempest on top
I
of
put
the
Tempest
deck?
on top
I'll
of the
ready
deck.
some stuff.
Okay.
Gain some AT.
Okay.
Draw a card.
Whoa. Hang on a second.
Okay.
He should still draw 4
Yeah,
cards.
Pancake needs to draw the 4.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Okay. Yes. Anything before my turn?
Nope.
The lovely
Well, we'll gain this.
things that
Sure.
happen when
She's
we
at
use
home now, so I
technology.
don't really care.
GP said he's just shuffled.
Let's go gain
Did
some
he?
AT.
There was no shuffle effect that
That
I
would
remember.
definitely be the only card I play this turn, right? Right.
Hopefully.
Okay.
I don't know.
Need
I don't think we're
7.
gonna do better than we did.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. So I could move all of you.
Okay,
That's
okay,
only
apparently we're
Oh,
fine.
so like
confront
visual.
once.
Okay.
We would like to confront twice, so we'll also play you. That's sufficient. Okay, great.
So-
We'll
Lot of AT,
pay
buzzer keep away.
-1 for let's make our mark together to move Solano.
Yep.
We'll pay an actual 1 to swift on up. 2 more for Luster.
It seems pretty good.
2 more for Rainbow.
I mean, I guess he's not gonna DFO at least.
Doesn't seem like it.
1 for a Troublemaker.
He did need
here,
all of the cards there. Well, he didn't need Rainbow Dash, but
and proceed to score phase.
But he had the AT
Yeah.
to spare, so
Okay,
why not?
Front for 1, gain an action token. Exhaust my main. Luster gets +2, which is now enough to confront again. And turn discard all my miss mains.
Woo.
if
But, you
only
know,
somebody
she stays
had
there, right?
Legacy Lich
Yeah, that's where she
or
belongs.
Spirit Siphon, whatever it's called now.
You mean like
Oh,
the
there
one
it is.
Pancake
Go ahead.
has?
Alright.
Oh
Pancake
yeah.
has one too.
I scored a point off a buzzer keep away. No, I didn't want you. No, it was tactical. I only wanted to be at 10 points. Yes.
Race, yes.
Yes, that's
correct.
why you did it, Bugle.
I think that is actually true.
Alright, so my troublemaker.
Yes. Do not get AT for this one.
Pancake is going to be at 10 points.
No, but I did have 4 AT, so I should be
Yes,
at 8.
you should get that AT.
Yeah, this is really close.
Okay, this is a decisive turn.
He
give me a
has
second.
Spirit Siphon.
I mean, he has to play that, right?
There's no reason not to play it. Like, I think there are 6
We'll
events
start with
everywhere.
a decisive card.
Yep.
Okay.
Bye-bye. There's enough.
Yeah. That's fine.
I mean, yeah. But you have to
Granted,
banish
Bugle
all
was
of.
not-
Yeah, just yours.
Really? Surely you have to banish yours too, right?
Yep. Okay.
No, there were 6 events.
didn't need
Bugle
those
played a lot of
mismatches.
events.
No, but you did. You have to deny your discard pile to Bugle playing Spirit
sure.
Siphon.
He-
Sure.
Mm,
Then...
sure.
Maybe he's winning this turn, you know? You don't know. I don't think he has enough AT to win, though. He can
Here's the
confront
real
Buzzer
question.
for like 4 AT.
Can I score 5 points this turn?
Good question.
Like 4 AT gives him Buzzer, one of them, and that's it.
Well, he has an unrated Trixie. Or sorry, unexhausted. So he's got 7.
Yeah, that's 1 AT, 7 AT, yeah.
So he could score another off of the buzzer itself.
And can I do anything to prevent you from
He would
scoring
need to
points next
use Buzzer
turn?
twice to get, like, he needs to DFO and then use Buzzer twice to win, which is not happening this turn.
No.
Did you put a spell counter on it from Spirit Siphon?
It doesn't matter at this stage.
Regarding me shuffling hand when I picked it up, no. That didn't happen. It was just a visual.
Alright, give me a sec, I gotta do some math.
Sure.
I
I
guess
wonder
if
what
you go,
math is he doing?
well, he's thinking about all the possibilities. I'm sure.
I mean, there's the Luster play. He could do that, but he would need to spend 4 AT, like, right? 2 to move the main, 2 to play Luster,
Okay.
and then 5th AT to move Daring Do.
And then, I mean, the dream here is to do that, put the Tempest face down, and do buzzer.
Start with that.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I think you play Luster here. Yeah. And you probably play Tempest,
That.
yeah.
That looks familiar.
Very familiar.
Yeah, I guess that's
Yeah.
the interesting thing is that Bugle has like 4 points
That.
Valid.
for free next turn. His Tempest and his Luster confronts.
I will move to confront Buzzer.
His
Keeple.
Buzzer keep away.
You may confront buzzer keep away.
Yeah, so that just is it, right?
Yeah, I think so. Tempest is
I
2
do it too. I do
points.
it too.
2 confronts is
Yeah.
2 points.
And you should have 4.
And 3 AT for buzzer keep away.
Yep. And then
Yeah, he just wins.
end of turn.
Mhm.
Right. Unless
Okay.
Pancake draws into
I'm
disruption.
shocked you did not have a lunch break. I thought for sure I was dead to a lunch break.
Lunch
was
break
hoping
would have
for
won
it.
it here.
Yeah. Okay.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, none of that is useful.
None of that's useful.
That's it.
Out.
Does that mean you've got one in hand?
That's the game. He
We'll
doesn't
find
need
out
lunch
today.
break, Pancake. He just wins.
Meticulous 1. That card can go
So
on
the real
bottom
play
of
here for
the
Bugle
deck.
is to BM Pancake now
card
to,
for
you know.
Combo off, yes.
Yeah, just that just
Pivotal.
play Mist Mains. I
Trolling
know
your
Mist Mains
fate.
are banished, but like
Play him anyway.
It's mine.
play them
I
anyway,
will
yeah.
choose my main, unsurprisingly. Okay.
I mean Pancake could have disruption,
I will
so
proceed to the main phase.
Yeah, like Bugle has to, be cautious. Don't want to like
I will
if
pay
if
1
he
less
screws this up,
cost.
Pancake wins.
Got to, right?
yes.
Absolutely.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Okay. You also have enough.
Darn it! I should have. I was hoping to draw into another one.
Yeah. I mean, Miss
That
Main
was
also a
greedy to
thing,
hope
like,
to
you might
draw
wanna
into
Miss Main some stuff.
another Spirit Siphon.
So we will get 3, draw 3.
Oh, I should have mismained into it. Well, no, maybe.
Spell counter. 17
This
cards.
main costs 5
3
there,
lunch
that's a lot.
breaks in them. Exhaust.
If he draws a lunch break, he
gained
just
1,
wins
and
despite
it is
the
just
removal, I
correct
think.
for me to fish for lunch breaks right now.
Yeah.
So, pay to draw.
But is it correct to fish
Oh.
for lunch break? Like, I think you just...
1, 2,
I mean, he just
3,
drew 1.
4.
Yeah, but like, you can just overcommit into buzzer.
I
There's
do
nothing
not
Pancake
think
can
he
do
would win
about
at
that.
this
Yeah.
point.
That's
I guess he
easy.
could frighten Luster. And that would prevent an extra
'Cause I
point.
also have Cerberus and buzzer keep away.
I
points
believe
and
Pancake
yada,
just
yada, yada.
conceded.
'Cause
Yeah.
you didn't
Alright.
have
Four
the,
yeah.
draws.
Okay, you didn't
if-
have the fright. If you frightened
Bugle
Luster,
takes it.
it was not GG. That's why I had to find the lunch
I-
break.
That
I
was
know.
the third win.
If I had just paid 1, I would
Yeah,
have gone crazy.
That is the third win.
Oh, yeah, apparently. That was a crazy 4 cards.
All right.
Well,
But yeah.
GG.
Yeah, Bugle wins.
There we have it. And I believe we also now have our
So,
grand
would you like to do
our
some sideboard review?
Invitational's champion.
So for
It's
this game,
Bugle again, I think, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Technically,
These
yes,
5,
he did
which
win.
is not
He
really a
did win
shock, I
last
think.
year.
Oh,
I don't
Last
like
season.
Reading Rainbow that much in this matchup.
I
Whatever.
think Reading Rainbow
I
is
keep
one of the most
forgetting that
important cards in this
Invitational
matchup.
staggered this year.
But we're not going. There's not that many.
I think she is strictly better than Trixie in this matchup.
You were
Yeah,
strictly better than
yeah.
Trixie. No, wait.
I was about to say, did
I
you just
suppose
admit
that's
that there's a pony better than Trixie? Y'all
Bugle
heard
is
it
not a
here
pony.
first.
Obviously,
Bugle is not pony.
Hithroc would disagree with me.
Bugle can be a
But
pony
I
if he wants.
Tacticals, because it's like, chances are, it's not going to matter. Like the only card it matters on really is Lusterdon.
Right.
Do you want to join them?
I just want more AT.
Sure.
The previous one.
I'm realizing that I didn't update
Hi.
I didn't make
Hi.
brackets,
We're
so I'm
invading you.
gonna
Oh,
Hey.
hello.
Get
make one
invaded.
now.
The Change and the T-Rex.
So you
and-
want to know what pisses me off about that?
What?
3 Flash Bees pulled out, and I still ended up with 90% of my
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
freaking.
You should be mad. Like genuinely. like I want us to do that match and have a real game, and both times we did it, it wasn't a real game.
Right, right.
And then the other core, 3 of the goofuses and 2 of this goofus.
So
That was
actually,
probably
that was
correct.
the question that I had. Why did you sideboard playwrights?
Because the only card worth pluraliting in the entire deck is Pipsqueak.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pluraliting Pipsqueak seems useful.
Yeah, every other card felt more useful than having 2 additional pluralites that might steal Pipsqueak.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Pancake had the play of stealing Pipsqueak into, so he would get dismissed by Treehouse.
we were thinking he might try to do that.
Yeah, and then he conceded. So
if he did that, he would have copied my Treehouse, because that's the most important resource in the matchup. So he would have just stolen Pipsqueak.
That was actually, had I done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were, when we watched that, like, I personally thought you conceded too quickly there. The third matchup was horrible. Fair enough.
The third match was absolutely miserable. Yeah. And then the last one, it was Parachutes, Bonbon, and Izzy.
Yeah.
Which is slightly different than it was the first time, where I realized, wait, I would rather have Brayburn against the blue Frightened deck than a Bonbon.
I took out my trash because there was nothing you needed trash.
I mean, my resources are really good, but is it good enough for you to pay an AT for? Yeah.
I don't win your game by dealing with you.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You win by playing Thunderlane. I am still salty about that, though. Literally the one turn. But I mean, if you got it, right?
Yeah.
Also, Midnight Snack before you flipped Lyra was mwah.
I was very sad about that.
It was very sad.
Because I didn't have a what's her Haven Bay. I didn't have a Haven Bay to be able to play Snack, which is why I'm like, well, I have to discard it.
Ended up
I have
having
2
to
dilemmas
discard
in my hand.
2
This
snacks.
is awful too.
So I was just like, balls to the wall, go full guns.
I mean, yeah, no, you should have. Yeah, absolutely. Well, anyway.
Well, congratulations to you, Bugle, for winning Invitationals again.
That makes 3, I believe. Yes.
Are you gonna continue to be the self-proclaimed heel of Invitationals?
I mean, heels win sometimes, right?
I mean, heels have to win, otherwise they're boring.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But does a heel ever win a championship?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, on occasion.
All the time.
Great. Okay.
No, I think the real play was that you outplayed me with the second going to
a double resource.
Yeah, going to the Izzy matchup. Because I was really trying to avoid that.
Then you shouldn't have played Izzy.
Well, to be fair, if he hadn't played Izzy, he would have had to have played this, and I don't know. Do you think this matchup would have done better?
Izzy versus
Seleno?
No,
yeah.
Izzy versus Cheese.
Yeah.
Way better than Cheese versus Zip.
I think they're both pretty bad, though.
Okay. If Cheese gets his events and doesn't get flooded out, like, you don't have a good way of stopping me consistently putting my friend back out there.
Like, not back out there, no. But, like,
the deck doesn't have a good way to stop Cheese himself.
What is it called? Grogar's Lair is really bad.
It does tax me 1, yes.
Yeah. But, you know, it might tax you lots.
Like, actually, that's true.
Like, if I have 3 or 4 Grogar's Lairs, it's like, are you really going to do this? Like,
well, I mean, for how much power Cheese puts out, being an 8.
I mean, yeah, if you need to pay that much AT, sure. But I'm just saying, like, well, plus all of the unicorns is pretty bad, obviously. But I mean, that's true for both of the like, I just think both of them have a slightly difficult time. Like,
Yeah,
The thing it does have going for it is that the Izzy deck has a hard time scoring
right.
against cheese. But I do think that if the game goes on long enough, Izzy is favored.
Yeah, you're probably right on that. Yeah, so this was always coming down to my strategy this entire thing, which is hope on adventure.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think you made the correct call going first. It's just I had a stronger start.
Hold up.
Luster.
Once again, all I have to do is start my turn.
You're just every time.
I mean, that's what lunch break is for. Yeah.
Ugh.
That makes what, 3 times that happened to you?
Yeah. The moment you moved Solano, I was pretty sure I had won.
Yeah. Reasonable.
Because you needed to score 5 points, basically.
Yeah.
But like you could if you had drawn a lunch break, you would have won the game. Absolutely. That's why going first is better.
Yeah, I should have just drawn pay to draw, or maybe do something with what's her face? The white card.
Oh, Miss May.
Miss Main.
Yeah.
You didn't have enough AT. Well, your top deck was read the manual, but prior to that, you did not have enough AT to do anything with Miss Main.
Well, if he didn't, he spent.
I was at 7.
1,
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
-1.
Before you do the whole commit thing, sure.
Yeah. Before I'm doing anything there.
Yes.
But it is how it is.
All right.
But getting back Miss Main is 2, and then playing Miss Main is 3. That's 5. You have 2 AT left. What do you do?
Sure. But my thought is going into something that could get me more AT, get me more cards. I'm just
getting a tactical would have made me have to have a lunch break because Luster would have been frightened.
Right.
Yeah.
But I had 5 points on board, right?
Yeah,
I
I
knew
missed that you did. I got caught up in my own game. Missed that fact too.
Yeah.
Guess it's not as solitaire as we thought it was.
So now that the match is over, though, I have to know, and you guys can tell me. Did chat notice?
Yes, we spoiled it before you guys even started. Actually,
I don't understand what you're referring to.
The mats.
The mats.
The mat? You were referring to the mats this entire time?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I said something at the very beginning of the stream. I was like, I'm gonna have to pay attention to not say the wrong person based on the mat.
Oh, okay.
Once again, Invitationals proves that. Wait, you can't have 4 farm decks?
Not with. It always comes down to your attitude. You want to run 4 farm decks? Just gotta have the right attitude.
Oh no! What did I BM?
Well, so you had
he
the
was
win
referring
on
to
the
your
board.
last turn.
Yeah.
So the reason I was playing around tactical maneuver.
Yeah. We understand, but it's kind of similar to what Pancake did last time, which against Cheese, which was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, congratulations both of you for making it so far. Congratulations, Pancake, on second place. Congratulations, Bugle, on first. Congratulations, both of you, on getting through our first best of 5. I'm pretty sure.
That's the first time.
Pretty sure.
That's a good way to do it, though.
Oh yeah. It was super fun. I'm pretty sure we've had streams with 2 games that went longer than this after the edit.
Even
I don't know
post-production,
anything about that.
I mean,
I don't know anything about that.
Those first 2 games were very fast.
Yeah. Even
I think this game was actually our 3rd fastest game.
It might have been the 4th fastest, just because
It might have been the longest. That is so
Yeah,
weird.
I think it is the longest game you had today.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's because the stakes were as high as they could possibly be. So.
yeah, because it was one of those things where I know a farm matchup and I know when the game is lost. So it's just like I'm not running this and
I mean, yeah, like why waste everyone's time, I suppose.
Yeah, and
right?
like
yeah.
you had games in hand, so yeah.
Like, and the fact freaking that one card cost 4 yellow, which prevented me from like
I genuinely felt bad about that. I'm like, oh, I know why he had to do this. Oh no.
yeah, and the next event I draw is my second one of those. Oh, I was just like, it was literally troublemakers and the 2 events that I cannot play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did not realize just how much a mauling sending your main home was. Like,
Oh.
Yes.
like
It
I was
denied.
just like,
yeah.
oh, I have to do this because I don't want the face-off to happen on my turn. So I'm just going to deny you the point rather than play it on my turn, you know.
No, it was my last Hail Mary.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You did not need to play Shopkeep to the problem to confront.
No, but I had another reason for doing it.
Oh, okay.
What was it? I don't remember now, but I had some other mental process of planning it all out, and I don't remember what it is now. It probably was not correct in the afterthought, but
Yeah, sorry.
It's what
But
it
yeah,
is.
that was genuinely painful. Where I realized, like, because you played it after I got rid of 2 pieces of removal for it too. Because you're like, oh, it's safe, and I'm like, oh, and I can't even get rid of it. And then you got rid of it for me, and I was like, oh, that feels bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at least when I was playing Zip, I was playing cards. But
yeah, I literally had nothing to play.
Yeah.
All right, well, before we sign off, because that is the end of our pony cards for tonight, I just want to say, for the last time, at least for the last time of this invitational, a wonderful thank you to all of our players, and all of our viewers, and all of our co-commentators, even the ones who weren't players. Thank you very much, Ivory.
Hey.
It was a ton of fun running Invitational this year. I think this is actually the most fun I've ever had running Invitational this year.
You put more work in this year, too.
That was the best part of it for me. Because despite the fact that I was doing more work this year, this is the first time that it never felt overwhelming.
Wow.
Not running invitationals during holidays is probably a part of that.
That's probably a good point, yeah.
Could be, yeah. So
next year's Caillou, right?
We'll see. We'll see. Next year.
Not if Twilight continues to be as stupid as she is.
By having 3 8s.
Crazy 8s.
And a ramp.
The ramp.
Well, it doesn't have ramp yet.
I mean, technically we don't have any cards yet.
But yeah, next year there will be invitationals. We will figure it out what it's going to be. I have already started counting points on BabsCon and I guess on this.
Oh, yeah.
And you, well, yeah, you'll be back, Bugle, if you so wish. But yeah, otherwise, I think it's time that we say goodbye for 2024/2025. I've been
in just 2025.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's been weird.
The decks started being built in 2024. Let's be honest.
No, I built my decks like a week. before the deadline.
Everything was in 2025.
Yes, but it did cover the 2024 tournament circuit. Like, points were racked up in the 2024 tournament
Yeah.
circuit. So, like, saying 2024/2025, I feel is correct.
No, you're
Okay.
wrong.
Dang. Outright declaration.
Yeah, you'd have to do that for every year now, wouldn't you? Yeah.
No, anyway. Until next time, I've been Ghost Chords.
I've been Hithroc.
I'm Ivory. I guess I should probably go back to Sim where I belong.
I guess I am your 2-time running champion, Bugle.
And I'm going to bed. I have another 12-hour shift tomorrow.
No.
Gross.
Yeah, totally understandable.
Yeah, you should go to bed.
All right. Thank you,
Bye.
everyone. Have a great night. Have a good weekend.
Bye.